Hello and welcome. It's Kylie, Bertucci, Stamping Up demonstrator in Australia. Thank you for joining me today. How are you all? I can see you all chatting in the comments there. And have we packed up? No. Everyone keeps asking me if I've packed, and I'm like, who actually packs before time, ahead of time? I'm like, is this a thing? Do people do this? Am I missing something that, I'm meant to know about? Because knowing me, I would be like, start packing, and I'll be like, oh, I needed that. Where's that item? It's packed away. Great, I needed that. So yes, I'm saving it until we're actually ready to go. So I've got the last 2 weeks completely blocked out to pack my life away. I mean, there's a couple of things Bruno said to me. You could actually put away all of the books and things in your room and do all of that. And I thought, yeah, that's true. There's a couple of things I could possibly do, but my brain can't cope with some things being packed and some things not being packed. P.S. I'm finishing off my nails. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I was like, I've done one hand but not the other. Now, the question that needs to be answered right now, more than anything else, because I think it's what I need today, I almost slept in, peeps. I literally was so tired this morning. I was like, I'm just going to stay in bed today. I'm going to sleep in a little bit longer, but it's only because of all of you that I'm here. This is the question.
Did someone say beveragino?
I think they did, Kylie. Beveragino. Get a beveragino, people. Whatever it is that you want to have. I've got my coffee.
Hi everyone.
Hi. Did it work on Facebook?
I can't see it.
No, I don't think it's working. It's working here, but it won't let me go live. It's really odd. It's like this weird inception thing that's happening. So it looks like it's working, but it won't say go live.
Okay.
So, sorry Facebook peeps, you don't get anything. Hi Bruno. Oh wow, look what you're wearing today.
Still in my pajamas.
It's still acceptable in the 80s. You actually look, yeah, it does look very 80s. But yes, I have no idea why we can't stream over onto Facebook, but for whatever reason, it's having a little hissy fit. We don't like it when Facebook has hissy fits, but we'll get there eventually. One day I will learn how to go back live onto Facebook. Everything changes every time you go back. So, what's new with all of you? Tell me all your news. Tell me the goss. Tell me what's happening. Now, one thing I did notice, I like, yes, the KonMari method. So, interesting, Kerry. I did a lot of that before we left for Perth. I've already done, like, what am I keeping, what am I not keeping? I did that with my cupboard the other day. So, can I consider that as starting to move, even though it's not, like, packed in a box? Because everyone keeps asking me, have you started packing? And I'm like, no. Why would I start packing? I'm still using those things for the next month. So do I have to say that, do I? Now, I saw some new members. Joyce Briggs and Richard Briggs became members. So just keep that in mind, Joyce. If you didn't want 2 of your accounts to become members, maybe you should cancel Richard, because I can't do it on my end. But that's very exciting, Joyce. I'm very happy to see you join. You have a special little icon next to your name now, your little star. And for anyone else that would like to join, there are 2 options. There is the creative level, and there's also the demonstrator training level. And those of you this month who join the demonstrator training level, you will actually get some training that's very, very exciting. So I'm really, really thrilled about the training that I'm doing. It's like motivational training. So if you want to know more about the motivational training, where can I give you that information? I don't think I actually put it anywhere. Oh, did I put it on Facebook maybe? No, I think it's more on Instagram. Yes. Good morning, coffee. How I do love thee. Don't think I've even told Bruno I love him this morning. I love you, Bruno. I love you, coffee. I really shouldn't say I love you to the coffee first. That wouldn't be good. So yes, there we go. That is our news. But yes, we have a training program. I'll give you the... Ooh, I've got a membership QR code here too. This is for membership on our YouTube. You can take a photo, scan this, scanny, and that will take you to YouTube membership. We also have the new demonstrator training from stuck to unstoppable. I know, doesn't that sound amazing? That's what you want. You want to become unstuck to unstoppable. And it has lots of amazing content. We have a Facebook group that is all set up, and that's going to be open for the next month or so. And that is going to be very exciting. So come and join us if you're needing some demonstrator training, because we'd love to be able to support you in your goals. And yes, the other one is the Stampin retreat, online stamping retreat. There is an opportunity to purchase the previous retreats. I know. You want to get the link? Yes, you do. Of course you do. Because those of you that missed out, I'm sure you've got FOMO by now. There we go. There is a link to the motivational training in the little video you put up earlier on Facebook. Thank you, Alison. I was actually looking for because I did a story on Facebook, but stories disappear, so I can't link to that from here to give you all the information because it disappears. But I did want to give you all the info. And I'm like, oh yeah, actually I haven't put the info somewhere static. It's all just been temporary. So I need to do something that's going to stay there for a long time. Yes. I'm sure it's somewhere. Who knows now? My brain's still waking up. Hello, Mastinka! And Alison loved online stamping retreat as usual. I like the ending. Loved it. Of course. Of course I did. So yes, you will love it too. If you haven't already been to an online stamping retreat, go do it now. Go sign up. Go get yourself a retreat. There is 8, I'm pretty sure now. Donna, you are seriously live. I'm going to add that to the screen so that you can see. You are seriously live. You've caught it. I love it. Seriously, get out of here. Yes, you made it. You're here live. So, shall we do some crafting? Shall we do a free craft class? Oh, live videos are only available for a month on Facebook. Interesting. There's too many changes over on Facebook. I can't keep up. I think I know it, and then I'm like, no, I don't understand anything. I don't understand what's going on. Alison's advice. Oh, that's a great advice. Thank you, Alison. We don't pay Alison, but we probably should. Buy them all. They have different things and they're all amazing. And they are all fun folds. So if you're a fun fold person, even if you're just wanting to dabble into fun folds, but you're a bit intimidated, this has got everything. Yes. And yes to crafting. Yeah. And thank you, Jen. I like my red. I've got my funky earrings on. Got my red lippy. Feeling good. Got my coffee. That's all we need, isn't it? That's all the good things in life. So let's go like so. Pay me with donuts. Yes, to donuts. Donuts are the best thing to life, right? Although tonight I'm going to be making I want to try doing some cinnamon scrolls. Has anyone had cinnamon scrolls before? Oh, there we go. That happened quickly. It was having a little hissy fit and then all of a sudden it was live. Cinnamon scrolls are my latest thing that I'm cooking. And they are delish. Like so delicious. Yeah. Okay, here we go. This is what we're making together today, peeps. And we've got a fair bit to make. So you can grab out maybe some paper, do some Love It, Chop It, grab your beverage and just have some fun with me. These are the customer cards for the month of February. So anyone who orders from us in February will receive these cards. Now I had a massive stack already made and they are already gone to all of our customers. This is all I'm left with my big stack that I had made. So it's time to complete my next stack because I did half the other day and now I'm going to do half with all of you. So this is using the Storybook Suite and I absolutely love this idea of having the different sizes. I did have measurements here somewhere, but do you think for the life of me I could find those measurements? I'm sure I will. They'll be here somewhere. Oh, here they are. They were actually not far at all. So I actually found out what to do for metric and imperial for you. I know, I'm so good to all of you because I love you all, no matter whether you're metric or imperial. I don't discriminate. I'm here for all of you. Oh, I just found some inches. Oh, this is the A4 inches. Okay. Maybe I do discriminate because I'm not doing the A4 inches. Sorry, peeps. I'm just doing inches, normal inches. Just as I say. I'm thinking of you all, except for you Australians that use inches with A4 paper. I'm not thinking of you. Does anyone still do that? Is anyone here in Aussie that uses inches? But inches for, like, do you use inches for the A4, for the letter size cardstock? Or do you use inches with the A4 cardstock? I'm telling you, when you start doing a deep dive on measurements in card making, this is a whole world that people don't understand. That there's so many different types of measurements. And a lot of people are doing it wrong, which that's no good. You can't have wrong measurements. So I started with the Flirty Flamingo, and that's the first layer, but of course we do the Gorgeous Grape size. So that's the Old Olive. The next layer is the Basic White, and I've done that in Flirty Flamingo. And then these three DSP panels are going to be 13.9 by 9.5 each. Or if you're doing it in inches, I'm pretty sure it's the 1.5 by 3.5. So 1.5 by 3.5. But some of you can test me on that and see if that theory is correct. So maybe just try it on some scrap paper that you don't care about first. So 1.5 by 3.5 apparently is what I've written down. So we shall see if that is correct. Please tell me, all of you from the US, that try that out, or Canada. Sometimes Brenton uses it. I use it when we are doing fun fold cards that are random sizes. I have been known to do only inches, but that's because it's the same for everyone, not just me. It's like the same.
Hi.
Oh, thank you, Bruno. Hi.
I'm just going to test that
Oh,
inches
thank you.
measurement. Which one was it?
So it's 1.5 by 3.5 on the Flirty Flamingo. And
1.5 by 3.5.
And you need 3 panels.
3. And then it was flirty.
Yep.
That's the white.
Yep.
And then, yep. Great.
Thank you. What a legend. Thank you,
Please
Bruno
wait me.
Bertucci. Please wait me. So I've already even pre-done these peeps. So we're going to hopefully fly through this. I might have to do a couple more sentiments. But this is how I like to do my customer cards. All in bulk and all at one time. And so I do each task all at one time. And I thought I'd just show you this process because, you know, it's good to see how it all comes together. So the first thing I do is I chop all of my card bases and have all of that ready.
Sorry, I need to interrupt you one more time.
No, go for it.
Look what I found.
What did you find? Oh my goodness. Who are these from?
Megan LaCornu.
Megan!
Who's
we
watching?
found them. We got sent these in Perth when we were over there. How beautiful are they?
I had put them away in a special place, and then when I found them, I'm like, that's right, I put them away in a special place.
Thank you, Megan.
Thank you, Megan.
Have we had any other cards this week?
I'll have a look.
Yeah, I think we did have. There was one card that I do remember. But yes, thank you, Megan. That's so beautiful. One was for Bella. One was to say goodbye to Bella. Yeah. We missed her yesterday a lot. We kept talking about her all day yesterday. We go through waves where we're like, no. Now, what I'm going to do is, the first step is stick down as many of these white panels that are the Flirty Flamingo size. We'll stick that down first, and then we'll do the next step. Good morning, Michelle. And Bev is here as well. Good to see you, Bev. So doing the smaller frame does mean that you've got to take your time to line it up a little bit better. So just use your Tombow glue if you have difficulties getting things straight, which is so me. I struggle with straight. Ah, there's Megan LaCornu. Thank you very much for our beautiful cards. I knew that they came with us. I was like, I don't think we would have left them in Perth. We did leave a box of things over in Perth because we're like, well, we're coming back. And I left some dresses over there, and I have, again, this is why I don't pack early, because the dresses that I left, I really need now. I'm like, why did I leave them here? I should have just bought everything with me because I need them. I still use them. But, you know, I felt bullied to leave some things behind, even though I didn't want to. I wanted to bring everything with me. I don't deal well with leaving things behind. So I don't deal well with packing things up. Everyone's like, are you packing? No, I'm still using everything for a month. Let me use it until the last 2 weeks, and then they will go into boxes. Because otherwise I'll put it in a box and I won't know where it is. So I'm taking great joy in saying to everyone, they're like, have you started packing? No. And it's not going to happen till the last 2 weeks of March. So stop asking me. Bruno, on the other hand, have you started packing? Yes, of course he has. Because he knows what's in that box. He will remember what's in that box. He will label that box. And that box will be items that he won't need to use again. But me, no, that is not how that's not what happens with me. It is not, I am not capable of doing these things. I should do like a mock pack up. I should be like pretending in my head what I'm packing, and then at least I'll know whether I'm keeping it or not before we do. But anyway, I've given myself plenty of time. I've given myself 2 full week. We're not doing anything at all socially. And I've blocked it out completely so that it is, yeah, completely and utterly clear. So I don't have to stress, I don't have to rush. I can make decisions, hopefully, with clarity on what I'm keeping and what I'm not. This is fun. Now, what are you crafting with at the moment? Are you crafting today? Doing some Love It Chop It. We've had quite a few new people join our Love It Chop It group, which has been good. If you're not in that... Oh, did I not put captions on today? Today was the first day I forgot. I'm very sorry, Sherry. Normally I do it every YouTube, but today I forgot because you've actually got to go in and turn it on. I knew that there was something that I forgot to do because I was trying to figure out how to do Facebook. I like having captions because sometimes I like to watch with no sound, and then you get to see me say, I'm Kylie Bertucci. Everyone always sends that to me. They're like, look at the captions, look what they called you. Kylie Bertucci. Oh, that's good, Carrie. Oh, swaps for on stage. That's exciting. Oh, yes. Go back to your online stamping retreat and do those. For those of you that haven't gone over to the Facebook page, make sure that you do that to get lots of ideas. If you're not sure if the retreat is for you, Gorge Wow Grape. I like Gorge Wow Grape. Flirty Flamingo. 1.5, 3.5, 1.5, 3.5, 1.5, 3.5. Did I get it right?
You got it right?
Do you know how I got it right?
How?
Because I went to ChatGPT. And I said to ChatGPT, it was really hard to do though, because it kept spitting out the wrong thing. So the first question I said, I've got a panel that is this size. Can you please make 3 equal sized pieces to go on top on the layer? So then it spat it out, and I'm cutting it, but it was doing it vertical. And I'm like, oh no, can you do it horizontal, please? So then it did it horizontal, but it had no borders around the edges. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh no, can you please add borders around the edges? So I had to ask it like 3 questions, but it did eventually spit this out. Yes. But the vertical this way looked really good.
You can do that next month.
Yeah.
What do you think, people?
It looks great.
Enjoy.
I can't believe I got it right. Were you shocked?
I'm not shocked at all.
Yes, you were shocked. I'm shocked. I'm like, do I trust this? But yeah, then I'd blame ChatGPT if it was wrong. Be like, thanks a lot, ChatGPT. You were meant to be my friend. So yeah, there's a hot tip for you all this morning. If you want, certain math equations done for you, particularly when it comes to card making, it was so good to just tell it what I wanted. I was like, I've got a panel that's this size, and I want 3 equal panels to go on top, but you just got to tell it whether you want it vertical or horizontal for the measurement to come out right. But yeah, it was really handy, because those sort of things, honestly, no way would my brain be able to figure out that math. And then I go into Bruno, I'm like, oh, help me, how do I do this? And then he starts writing x minus x, y, z equals. I'm like, who on earth uses those formulas after school? Like, what is happening here? What is my favourite colour? I got asked that the other day and I found it very difficult to answer. But I think I would have to say Pretty Peacock. I think that's what we decided. Because it actually used to be Mint Macaron. But Mint Macaron disappeared. It's left us, didn't it? We all cried. We're like, Mint Macaron's gone. Now, the best way that I have found with these to get them straight is to line them up first and then you can stick it down. You've got to make sure that you get it the right way round though, and that your opening is the right way, because you know we all know what happens when you stick things upside down. We've all been there, we've all done that. So yeah, so just line it up so that you know exactly where everything's going to go, and then that will enable you to gauge where to glue. It tells you where to go and tell you where to go, Kylie. But I have to say the Stampin' Up colours, I really enjoy like combination of colours. I'm going to do the bottom one as well, and then the middle can just be a floater. So yeah, all our lovely customers, we've given them these cards this week. So if you wanted to do a little shop, remember that celebration is coming to an end very, very soon. How many days have we got? Only 7 days left of celebration to get freebies. So if you spend $100, you get a freebie. Isn't that the best? That's what we want. Everyone loves free. I love free, especially free paper. Yes, please. You had me at free paper. Now I've got these little guys here to use. I have to say, I'll be very, very honest here because I don't know how you feel. I feel a bit scared about these cats. I don't know. It's like, I don't know if its face is scary or not. But it does actually not look bad when I stick it like that. When I see it down. And this cat here too. Maybe it was nighttime. And yeah, actually it doesn't look as bad today. Maybe I was just like scared the other night. Unnecessarily. Of the cats. I am intimidated of cats. I never know what they're going to do. Whereas dogs, I just know that they're always going to want to like cuddle me. Unless they're not that type of breed. But most breeds that we know, that our family have, cavoodles, you know, they're just going to lick you. They're the cutest little things ever. But cats, you're like, are you going to be my friend? I actually don't know. You could literally just hiss at me. It's actually pretty good. I'm impressed. Oh, sorry, am I ignoring you, Megan? What did I say? I'm in the moment. Megan LeCornu, what did you say? Oh, I can't say anything there. I thought that were monkeys. Oh, really? It's pink. I was like, this is worth searching for. Oh, no, it's definitely not pink. I mean, I use pink and I do well lately, but that is not going into my faves. But yes, blue, it's more the greens, really. I'm a green girl. Lovely. Hello, Sue. I think it's time to have some more coffee. So yeah, I really enjoyed like doing all of the cuts, like chop it all up, have it all ready to go, have all these ready to go. So good. This frame here, the reason why I've got the tear and tape underneath is that it cuts out the frame as well. So what you could do if you didn't want to be bothered, you know, doing all this taping, because that took me a fair amount of time, you could just have the inside, because I thought of this after I'd sat there for hours putting the tear and tape on, but I just watched a movie and I went live for a little bit on our members group and had a chat with them and a bit of a craft. But yeah, you could just put it on the middle section, and this outside section you could glue down. So you could even put some adhesive strip, like adhesive sheets, and put that on the back, and that's not going to interfere with the middle section because you can put dimensionals on there, or just stick the whole thing down, because yeah, it was a lot of work to get all of that done. So that is another option for you. Now, what else have I got here? Oh, this guy's really cute. He's going fishing. He's adorbs. Where am I going to put my hello friend? Oh, I think we'll have him coming off the side here a little bit. Around there. Just for a bit of fun. Aw, cute. Hello, friend. Now I'm going to have a bit of coffee. Oh, literally, Megan just asked and I had just answered. See, look how in sync we are. Isn't that crazy? It literally, you must have been asking that question as I was saying it. That's so funny. Oh, yes, Sue got them yesterday. Sue won a whole big massive box. Have you gone through them yet, Sue? It's very exciting. I haven't gotten to the bottom of that box yet. It's pretty ginormous, isn't it? So I made a really nice thing this week and really happy with it. And they're called protein balls, but I'm not sure how much protein they really do have in them. Like, what has protein? Peanut butter or dates? Because I'm like, really? Do they really have that much protein that you could call it a protein bar? But anyway, I just call it a no sugar treat. But it's it's got a little bit of sugar in the chocolate, of course, but it's peanut butter. So the peanuts I blitz and crush them. Then it's got peanut butter. and then it has dates, and you blitz it all together, and then you cover it with dark chocolate. And man, they're good. Like if you're feeling like something sweet, like of all the sweet things that you could have, and it has a little bit of vanilla in it too. How cute is this little sheep? Hello, friend. Does peanut butter have protein in it? How did I not know that? That is so random. I've got two different types for the bottom. I've got the, because I ran out of the vegetables. The vegetables are cool. I think I used them on an online stamping retreat project. But this garden one's also very cute. You can use whatever. Like just swap this out and use any paper you like, really. Could be anything. There's really nice 6x6 paper that's like a galaxy. That one looks really good. This glue's annoying me. It's a bit of a tardy. And there's also this side here. Does that match? Probably would have matched if we used the blue little thing. We'll do that next. Good to mix it up a bit. You can use either side. Yeah, it's so good, this sweet. We went to a friend's place for dinner a couple of weeks ago. I think I was telling you last week, but in case you missed last week. And their little daughter had a cup she was drinking out of, and it was like, oh my goodness, I'm looking at Storybook Sweet on her cup. It was so random. What could this one be? I think you're going to think it's very cute. Ta-da! I chose this one for this one because it's got a little bit of red in the base there. So it goes well with this one. It could even go well with that one because it had the... Are they tomatoes? I think they're tomatoes. Although they look like the pomegranate colour, but from the inside. Although pomegranates do eventually go red, don't they? Burgundy. Oh, she's very cute. So yeah, have you ever done a bulk lot of cards like this? It feels really rewarding when you have everything cut, ready to go, and then you can just sit down and then do a whole heap of cards all in one go. It just feels so, you feel so accomplished. So I think we're going to do this one, aren't we? Yes, and then that, yes. Let's do the bottom one first. Oh, so cute. So today I'm going to finish off the setup for the training program. I've got 5 lessons that I'm doing in the training program next week, and I'm really excited about it. Really, really excited. Like, I think it's just something I feel will really help me. I've done this training to help me. But it's just to get to the bottom of, why we do the certain things that we do. Saying yes to things when we don't actually have the time to do them. And then that means, we add a lot of stress in our day, and we create a lot of anxiety for ourselves because we don't have proper boundaries to say no. And then it affects our goals as well. It affects so many other aspects of our life when we don't know how long things take. We're like, yeah, no problem, I can get that done. And then you're like, but can I get it done? I actually have not thought this through. I just don't want to say no to this person. I want to be helpful. I want to be a good person. I want to be a good girl. So then I forego my own needs or my own goals or things that I need to get done. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to going through, like, what do you need to think about before you say yes to things? Just being a little bit more mindful of what we're saying yes to. Does it align with what we're wanting? So I'll get the 5 lessons up here because I'm really very excited about the 5 lessons. I think they're on here. Yes. Let's go over here. Bruno's in the other room taping, and I don't know what it is about the sound of the rut. That's what we call it, the rut, because it makes that sound. But now I have such a bad, what do they call that? Misophonia or whatever it's called. Like, when I hear that sound, it is like someone is putting chalk down a chalkboard. I'm like, I used to be fine with it, be like, la la la. Now I'm just like, I can't listen to that sound. He's packing boxes or something. I'm like, help. Oh yeah, so here it is here. I'll actually put it on a group page. I think I've got...
Help.
What's that?
Did you say help?
Yeah, I said, I don't know what it is about the rat, but it's like someone putting their...
Sorry.
It's so bad. I don't know why it affects me so much now. It's like, help! Help me! I can't handle it. Does anyone else have, like, noise issues? Where they're just like, I can't listen to it. It's hurting my ears and my brain. I never used to be like that. Maybe it's a perimenopause thing or something. So yeah, anyway, I'll do that a little bit later. We'll do that in the interim bit. But I'll share with you the details here. Let me I haven't posted it on the page yet, but I'll show you. A little bit, because this was actually for the main post, so I've had to edit this a little bit, but I think that works. Let's see if this shares screen. Yes. So it's got I'll have to take that off. So it's the 25th of February. It's going to be live in a Facebook group. I'll put that there. And then the topics, these are the 5 lessons that I'm going to be doing live, these videos. So organisation and time management hacks, beating procrastination and following through, overcommitment and burnout, that was the one that I was telling you about, not being able to say no, finding consistency even when you struggle, so you can build momentum that sticks, and silencing negative self-talk and building confidence. So showing up as your best self. And I think all of us at some stage struggle with these types of things. So I'm really, really looking forward to doing a deep dive on those 5 topics. And it was interesting, I was chatting to a demonstrator that's in the training. I'm sure she won't mind me telling you this, but I'll ask for her forgiveness later if she doesn't. But she was saying to me that she found, because I've done up worksheets for them as well, and she found it really, really difficult doing the worksheets because she said it just really threw her and made her feel really awful about herself doing the worksheet. And I thought, how interesting are we that even when we have to face things that we would like to get done, like goals or things that we're not, actually getting done, we really, really struggle with even that because it's making us feel bad. And we did a bit of a deep dive on that idea, like what is it exactly that is causing those feelings? Because it's like, how are we ever going to learn if we can't even read information that's going to help us? And I said, I think a key thing that I'm looking at here is, rather than reading it and seeing it as you being a failure, maybe what you can do is read it and see what you need to do to get back on track. Like, take the emotion out of it, I think, and stop beating yourself up. I think we beat ourselves up so much, which is just awful. It's like, why do we beat ourselves up like that? Because, shaming ourselves into action is never going to be, like, it's never going to stick. It might stick for a little bit, but it's never going to be consistent. Yeah. So I found that very, very interesting, that whole thing. Okay, I've got a post here now. That's good. And I'll link you to the post. Because, then you can have a bit more info. Oh, you can actually create an event on that. Look, Facebook is improving a lot of things, but they also do drive me nuts at times. I love you, but you drive me nuts. You do hurt my feelings many times, Facebook. Oh, see an event draft. Well, that's very exciting, isn't it? We'll do that later. Stay on track, Kylie. That's right. We're card making and you're live. Stay on track. I don't know how to get the link for this though. Who even knows? No. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I'll figure that out later. There is a way, I know it. There's a way of getting the link for this. You used to just be able to click the 3 dots, but now, no, that's not working. Ooh, refresh share attachment. Oh, no, that's not the one. Oh, share, you do. Oh, I got it. I knew it was there. Just needed to keep looking. Yeah, like cutlery on a pot. So I think I always say misophonia. Misophonia. But I just make up a word that kind of sounds like misophonia. And so now it's a bit like I've watched too much Kath and Kim, and now I say, stop casting nasturtiums on my character. And what was the other one that we used to say all the time? And now it's actually become part of my vocabulary. So if I ever had to be interviewed or I'd be like, well, what I used to do, I used to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. It's become part of my being now. So mesenophobia is my noise problem. I've like made up my own word. Good thing we don't have kids. The poor children, they would have like all of these weird words. I don't know if it was from my mum or whether I just misinterpreted my mum, but I used to say urine retract infection instead of urinary tract infection. So when I met Bruno, I was like so determined. I even did nursing, everyone. Nursing, yes. I did training. I trained as a level 2 nurse. And I would say, I bet you people looked at me and were like, was that on Kath and Kim? I don't remember that on Kath and Kim. Yes, be specific, all right? Where specifically in the specific are you? And it's all become part of me. And that's really scary to have Kath Day Night, Sharon, and what's the daughter's name? I'm having a brain fart. Sharon. I'm thinking of Epony, but what's Mum Epony? Kim. Why did Kim leave me? I need more coffee. Kimmy, look at me. Kimmy. And for those of you that don't know what we're talking about, you need to go and watch Kath and Kim. But a lot of it, sadly, will go over your head because it's very Australian. I think if you've been watching my channel long enough, you may understand some of it. I used to be really, really amazing. I want to be affluent, Mum. You will be affluent, Kimmy. They are so smart how they wrote that show. I really miss it. What's going on, Sharon? What's all over your face? Oh, Mrs. D, it's pash rash. I've got pash rash. Nice difference, unusual. Yeah. If you saw my mum and I together, 100% we are Kath and Kim. I'm Kimmy, my mum's Kath. Yes. We are definitely, it really is gold. There's not anything like it. It's an institution. It's become part of us. The youth of today just don't understand. I think if anyone has children, they have to watch the entire series of Kath and Kim. How many series were there in the end? They did very well out of that, didn't they? I was so happy for them because they were working very hard long before Kath and Kim. I think they were on like Fast Forward or something like that, weren't they? Man, that was funny. Was it Big Girl's Blouse or something? What were they? The three of them were on something together. They did a few skits. Oh my goodness, throw couch. One time, no joke, Jess and I, we were like helping out at the Melbourne show, and we were doing kids classes with punch art, and the entire time we were teaching this kid, the mum and dad were there, and the entire time we talked like prude and turd, and Jess and I were like, oh my goodness, darling, that's beautiful. You are doing such a good job there. And we were talking like this, thinking the parents would know exactly what was going on. They had no idea. They really thought that we talked like this. And we did it for the entire time that he was doing the class.
Entire.
Oh my goodness, what are you doing here? You scared the life out of me.
Thank you, Elaine.
Oh,
This just came.
Elaine.
And it's a book binding one.
I love book binding. It's a
where
great
it opens
technique.
like that.
Aww.
So it's basically a card's front, and you score there and adhere that part.
I love those cards.
We should make that next week.
That's so nice. And it's handmade with love. Thank you, Elaine.
It's so good when people are on.
She goes, she just goes. Do you remember Kylie Mole? I mean, she's like so annoying. Amanda, so annoying.
That was her friend. Though.
Yeah, that's right.
Any jojoba left over from October?
Have you got some jojoba left over for October? Would you like a throw for couch?
Throw for your car.
Throw for couch.
Here's another one. Sorry for interrupting.
No, you're good.
Rita
Ooh,
Purdue.
Rita, that's beautiful. I love this layer here.
Very nice,
That's
isn't it?
very nice.
So what you could do, you could cut this layer out.
I've got some glue. I just have to put this
Soz.
down. Soz. It's drying before my eyes. Okay, now, as you were.
You can cut this outside layer out, Poppy Parade. Then from that exact piece of paper, so you don't
Waste the one
waste.
behind.
You can cut out this side and then just put something in between.
Yep.
We'll make that the week after.
Such a pretty card. Thank you. That was so nice.
It's a great idea.
Grosh! Darling Grosh. Oh, getting a reward, Nicole. You missed all my Kath and Kim impressions. In fact, we went...
You don't need an impression, Kylie.
I know, I am literally Kimmy. We went, and I'm not saying this to be... It's going to sound really pretentious and showy-offy, and I'm really sorry for the way that this comes across, because it's going to be... Yeah. Anyway, I will say it. We went for a bike ride in the Champagne region in France. Oh, yes, we did. Yes. But we went to the, what region, Bruno?
Epinay.
We went to Epinay. And the whole time we were riding the bike, we were doing Kath and Kim in France. It's Cardinay. I've been to French. I've been to French. Epinay is Kimmy's daughter.
Kimmy's daughter's name.
Yeah. Epinay, Rose, Kylie. No.
The Americans are probably like, what drugs are they taking?
Yeah.
And why do we all know about it?
Yeah. So funny. Epinay, darling. Epinay. And it ended up, they did an episode where Epinay grew up, and it was Kylie Minogue. Kylie Minogue played Epinay. Hello, Nicole. Good to see you here. I forget her full name, but she had like 3 different names. Poor thing. But yes, that was a very fun show. I actually went back the other day and watched a couple of episodes. What was it was when Kimmy and Brett were doing renovations of their house, and Cal was being so efficient that that Kath was feeling like she had no work to do. She wanted to be busy, but every time she turned around, Cal had done the work. And she was getting so annoyed at him. I was laughing so much because I'm like, Oh my goodness. He's like reminding me of Bruno because Bruno just always gets everything done and just does it with ease. And then Kath was like, "What am I? Just chopped liver? What am I meant to do around here?" It was the best. And then that's right. Sharon had a friend turn up that was actually treating her nicely. And she couldn't handle it. She was like, she's just like being too nice. And then Kimmy was awful to her and she came back. Poor Sharon. She's a broken woman. She doesn't know how to have a friend that's nice to her. Hi, Randy. So yeah, that was a fun episode. I enjoyed that. I had a little bit of a refresher. And that's right, he was, Cal was complaining about GST. He kept, who was the Prime Minister? I think he kept saying, Howard, how dare you bring in GST? It was such a classic episode. I was like, oh my goodness, this is like taking back time. Yes, they did the Irish jig dance. Sharon did Irish jig. And she had her outfit for that. Yeah, I'm going to do it at the bottom. Ebony Ray, darling, Charlene Carrig. Oh my goodness, I love it. Ebony Ray. That's so good. Oh, that's good. All your checkups are done. Well done. Got to make sure they're all happy. So that's what you do with the smaller ones. I just put them up the top. So yeah, both sizes fit, which is great. And maybe we can do something with all of these small bits here. We could possibly have a few of them. Like the strawberries, and just overlap them maybe. We'll have a little play. That was the one. Everyone's very busy. Too much to do. Oh, I think I did the middle one. I was meant to do the top one first. If you do the middle one first, you're in trouble. Because then you can't line it up properly. There we go. Happy days. Are you Craig? Darling. Is it Darling? Charlene. Darlene Charlene. That's right. Darling. Ebony Ray. Darlene. Raylene. Raylene Kayleen.
I put it on my comment. Just a bit above Brenton.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Ebony, Raylene, Kathleen, Darlene, Charlene, Craig. Oh, Kimmy. That's funny. And even Shane Warne went on one time. And Sharon fell in love with him. Kingswood Country. No, I never watched Kingswood Country. Was that like a country practice?
Um,
Dun 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 dun.
Melody,
Dun 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 dun.
catchphrase.
He even had a catchphrase, did he?
I think it involved the word blood ending in E.
Oh, I see. See you, Charlotte. Yeah, I never watched that. But yes, we watched a country practice. What was that?
Ted Bullpick.
Oh. And a country practice, Mum couldn't work out what my sister was allergic to. And she would sometimes like get this awful like rash, and yeah, there was something weird going on. And on a country practice, someone had an egg allergy. And Mum realised, and it was a nut allergy as well, actually. And then Mum realised, I think that's what Angelina's got. And so she learnt Angelina's, my little sister's, allergy from a country practice. Because, you know, didn't really Google back then. There was no Google. You had to actually go to the doctor, and the doctor had to open up encyclopedias. He couldn't go to Wikipedia. Did you cry when Molly died? Yes, of course, but I was a bit young. I didn't quite get it. Nice. You saw a TikTok of that the other night, Rene.
I did.
That was funny. I saw a TikTok of when who was it? Was it Home and Away that someone drowned? Was it Marlene's husband? Was it Alf? No. Alf lived, didn't he?
What are you talking about?
Home and Away.
Oh, no. That was Madge and Harold.
Oh, that was Neighbours. Madge. Harold! Harold! That's right. It's really bad. I mean, poor man died, but no one will ever forget Madge's terrible acting at that point. Harold! It was pretty bad. Yeah, that was the one I was watching. The other classic show that I keep going back to is The Office. I was watching bloopers reels the other night of when Jan and what's Steve Carell's character again? Michael Scott. When they moved in together and he was showing them the TV. And I have no idea how they finished any episode because they were all like, they were just cracking up laughing so much. They kept saying, how are we going to finish this? This is never going to finish. Oh, that looks cute. I like that. Oh my goodness, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I love that show so much. He would have to be one of my favourite actors. Is it Andy? What's his name? Wahlberg? No. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. That is just such a funny show. But I have to say I was really sad when Gina left because Gina was so funny. And I love Ray Holt. Andy Samberg. Yes. And Stephanie Biritz. She's Rosa Diaz. She has a really high-pitched voice in real life. And it's really random. I tried to watch the English version of The Office, but he's too rude. I actually didn't enjoy Ricky Gervais. I like... Yeah, Bruno started watching the Aussie one, which I didn't think I liked it, but you've got to see it as you can't compare it to the other two. I feel like it could have been something. Is it still going?
Oh, they've made one season.
They made one season. Look, I think it was, yeah. I feel like they shouldn't have copied the characters per se, because there was like a girl that was pretending to be Dwight. I think if they had just done The Office but just done it like Aussie style, it would have been much better. But the way that they did it, because it was sort of like a copy of each of the characters from the American Office, I didn't enjoy it as much. Yeah. It had potential, but I think the way that they did it, in my humble opinion, they did it wrong. They had an opportunity that they missed. Because, yeah, it could have been as big as Kath and Kim, I reckon, if they did it right.
Would anyone like a protein ball?
Yum.
Do you want one?
No, I'm okay. I did smaller ones, by the way. Did you see those? Is it good? Show the inside on the camera. It's really yummy. Please and thank you. That's the inside. So it's dates, peanuts, and peanut butter. No added sugar, though.
Just the chocolate.
Just the chocolate. I want to do this at the bottom. Yeah, they're pretty good. We're having a picnic with some friends on the weekend, so I thought, and a friend had actually given me so much peanut butter, and then we had peanut butter, and then another friend gave us peanut butter because they work at a factory that manufactures peanut butter. So we had so much peanut butter in this house, like kilograms of the stuff. I'm like, what am I going to do with all of this peanut butter? Like what? Make some satay sauce or something? I don't know. What am I going to do? And then I looked it up on the Thermomix recipe. I just searched under peanut butter and then these protein balls came up and I was like, yes, I don't mind if I do, because I actually had a lot of dates as well that were... I keep thinking I don't have any, and so then I order more and then I've already got some. So... yeah, I had a lot of dates in the cupboard. I think we'll do it like that again, the little butterfly. I think that worked well, didn't it? Although the thank you, I'm going to, hello friend, I feel needs its own little space. And then we can sort of go around the hello friend. Yeah, that's going to be good. And it can just sit like on top there. Yes, that is how we use the little ones. Sure. It'd be easy to do without the Thermomix. Like I use the Thermomix, but you could easily do it without. But I'll pop it up here for you. It should be able to, because that's another thing ChatGPT is really good at, is if you have a friend with a Thermomix and they're like, oh, I've got this recipe, oh sorry, it's Thermomix, you can say, that's okay, send it to me, and then you can go to ChatGPT and ask it to convert it. Please convert. What are they called? Protein balls. Chocolate, peanut, butter, protein balls. That's the one. Let me see here. Will it work? It's a bit annoying that Cookie Doo doesn't let you paste everything all at once. So I've got ChatGPT and I'm like, convert to a recipe not using the Thermomix. And then I have to go here. So it's not like your friend may say no if they have good boundaries. Because it's not the easiest thing to like copy. Oh, sorry, that's very bright. Let me turn that down. It's not very easy to copy and paste into ChatGPT. Does anyone else here use ChatGPT? Very handy. Okay, it's going to spit out the recipe for us. Here's your non-Thermomix version of this recipe. Pre-ground peanuts if preferred. Ground the peanuts in a food processor. Then add all the items. You could actually just chop your peanuts. Like, just use a knife to chop them down if you don't have a food processor. And then you just blend everything together. If you don't have a food processor, then you could just, chop the dates and then just mix it all together. There you go. So enjoy your homemade peanut butter chocolate balls. There you go, peeps. I'll paste it on here for you. Don't you love Apple? Because everything speaks to one another. They all talk to one another and say, sure, I can do that. Oh, it's probably going to be too big for... I'll send it to you, Hope Renee. If anyone wants the recipe, you can message me. Because it's not letting me add it to a comment because it's too big. It has a limit. It's like, no, that is way too big for you to post into a YouTube comment. You are not allowed. Where'd my strawberries go? There they are. Yeah, just email me, message me. You know how to get to me. And I will give you the non-Thermomix version. Oh, so cute. Look at that. Love it, love it, love it. So with these ones here, I'll just stick them down, but I'm going to have to stamp a few of the... I haven't got many, but I'll probably just stamp a couple of them myself. But yeah, I may as well use what we've got here and do all that. We've done very well today, peeps. I'm very proud of us. How many cards do... I think this might be a record, although I did do a Love It Chop It video that made quite a lot. Licky. Love It Chop It. I think I made... Did I make the whole 72 cards one time? I think that would be epic, right? I need to do another one of those videos. I saw dimensionals in the kitchen yesterday, the backing, and then in the bathroom. I'm like, how do these backings get everywhere? They just turn up all over the place. It's like, oh, hello. One time we even went to Sydney, which is about an hour flight from here in Melbourne, for those of you not in Australia. And yeah, it was in our luggage. Well, we actually just saw it on the ground in our where we unpack our clothes, and we saw a dimensional backing in the cupboard, and I'm like, how on earth did this backing end up here? But yeah, it must have been in our luggage. Like, hello, I'm coming for a bit of a holiday with you guys. Jumped in your luggage. There we go. Next. Oh, I've only got 3 more to go. That was pretty good. And how many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's pretty good. 15. Amazing. Very happy with that. I'll save that for, no, I was going to do a blue one, but we don't have the strawberries anymore. So you've all got to remember that the joining special's finishing soon too. You get an extra, oh, there's a little bit of the dye was still in there. Yeah, at the moment you get an extra $51 of product in Australia if you want some extra freebies. And you would like some free postage as well. Then, yeah, the special, joining special at the moment's amazing. I mean, you normally get $66 of product for free anyway when you join up at regular time. So regular time is better than shopping regularly anyway. But you get an extra $51, or you can get 2 packs of markers and an exclusive stamp set, which is actually valued at 3 times the amount. I think it's $150 or something like that it's valued at. Or you can just add an extra $51 of whatever you want. But yeah, just remember that a lot of people think that when you sign up for the starter kit that it's already predetermined, because it used to be like that years ago, but it's been like, I don't know, 10 years, maybe even longer since it was all predetermined. Now you can pick whatever you want. So you basically just go shopping and you get all the extra freebies and you get the free postage, and then after you join you also get 20% off all of your purchases minimum. Sometimes it can be a bit more. So yeah, my hot tip from Kylie, if you're not already a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, just go and join already, because you end up getting the discount. And a lot of people say, yeah, but what if I don't meet the quarterly minimums? And it's like, well, you just no longer are a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and then you can rejoin. So it's like, it's a no-brainer. You can join any, like, there's no restriction. So I say, go get the discount.
Don't you mean they can be a customer again?
Yeah, they can be a customer again, but you can also rejoin. So if you drop and then you're like, oh, I'm not a demonstrator anymore, it's like, well, when you're ready, you just join back up again. I think people think that they're banned for life or something, and that they can't come back as a demonstrator. It's like, once I don't reach that minimum, I'm not allowed to sign back up again. Because I have heard that. People are like, oh no, I've been a demonstrator in the past, so I can't join again. And I'm like, yeah, you can. You can join back up. Once you drop, you can join. It would be with the same demonstrator that you were with before. If you're changing demonstrator, then you've got to wait. I think even after you drop, you've got to wait 90 days or something. But if you're joining back with the same team leader, yeah, you can join straight away. But it's just such a great way to get a discount. And everyone's talking about, at the moment, the economy and spending, and it seems counterproductive to join, but it's not. You get a really good discount. You get discounts when you join, discounts after you join. It's just, yeah, no brainer. I would 100%, even if I wasn't doing it as a business, even if it was just purely you are a customer, you do not want to run a business, it's brilliant. It's the best way to get all the Stampin' Up! Product that you want. And then if you don't want anything anymore, then you just don't order anymore. And then you eventually just drop. Look what we did today, people. Look at this. Aren't we amazing? Amazing. I'll swap these out so that we can put it on top. We'll put these in the middle. Ready? Put those there. It'll make sense in a moment. Please wait me. There we go. And then we'll do this. Look at that! Isn't that amazing? Like, seriously, seriously amazing. So many amazing cards. Did you like this layout? I really like this layout. And like I said, you can swap out the paper, you can swap out the colour of the background, you can swap out the front designs, but it's a great way to use up all of those laser cuts. And actually we had these from before as well. So look at all those beautiful cards. Yay! So much deliciousness. So there you go. That's how many we did today. So if you have it all pre-cut, like, just, you know, watch some of the TV programs that we were talking about today. Brooklyn Nine-Nine or Kath and Kim. Do up a whole lot of chopping all in a row. And, you know, you can do your Love It, Chop It with the paper. And as I said, if you're Imperial, it's 13.9 by 9.5. I mean, if you're metric. And if you're Imperial, it's 1.5 inches by 3.5 inches on the Flirty Flamingo card size that I've got. If you don't know what I'm talking about when I say Flirty Flamingo, it is our card templates. It's a tutorial, and you can go and purchase that tutorial so that you've got all of the measurements that I'm talking about, and that will really help you, that card template tutorial. It spits out what you need to know. So yeah, so I really, really like this card and this type of layout, and I think that you could replicate it very easy with a lot of other products. Just swap it all out. And instead of using laser cut, you could use an actual stamped image. But I thought, we've got all these laser cut items here, this is a great way to use them. But yeah, there you go. And if you wanted to, you could just, you know, not have the hello friend, just save your sentiment until later, until someone says to you, oh, do you have a card that's, you know, thank you or whatever it is that you need, and then you can pop on the sentiment later. So yeah, there we go. I know I'm very happy with those cards. I think that that will be something that you can use as a resource for you. Let's see how many I can lift up. Let's see if I can fan them. You love the lamb. Yeah, she's very cute. Look at her. Little cutie pie. I really like this one, the little mouse in the teacup. I think that's really cute. What else have we got here? Oh yes, and the fruit and veg. And the bear. Okay, I think I've got a few here that we can show. The mega stack. Let's just lift up little Lammy a bit better so she doesn't look like she's sideways. There we go. Does that look good? Oh, she's a bit sideways, isn't she? She needs to be like that. Yeah, that's the one. Yay! That's the cards, peeps. There they are. There's still more here. So we did very, very well today. Thank you so much for accompanying me while we make the customer cards of the month. And if you want to do a shop, you can do that at our online store, which is right here. But as I said to you, joining is the way to go. And if you join, you'll receive one of these cards anyway as a welcome. So there you go. We've had a few join us this month, which has been lovely. And yes, the members got to see us cutting all the bait. Look, I did all the prep work with our members. Just had, you know, a bit of a beveragino, a bit of a chat for about an hour or so and had some company. So yeah, it's a fun way to sort of be with some friends when I get some of these done. So hello Tess, good to see you. So for those of you who are our lovely members, we'll be going live straight after this. And of course talking about more food, because that's what we usually end up talking about. It's all the things that I've been baking for the week. But yes, I'd love to have a bit of a chat with you lovely members. And what I'm going to do actually is, I haven't planned this, but I'm going to use this exact design that we've just made now and show you how you can swap out the products with something else. So I might use the mixed media floral. I'm going to make that card with our members. So if you want to join me for a free card class, a behind the scenes free card class, then well, it's only for members, but yeah, we've got a card class that we'll do together just now. Then jump on, sign up for our YouTube membership, and you'll also get access to all of the previous YouTube memberships as well, like all of the videos that were there previously. So Donna, the time here is 11:30 in the morning. Yeah. So you can jump on there straight away, and we're going to be crafting together with this same design but using different products. So that will be fun. So we'll see you there. Jump straight on after this and you'll see the pop-up come through. As a member, you get an email saying that I've got a video coming up. And I'll remember to put the captions this time too. So lovely to see you all. Big hugs to you all. We'll see you next week for another crafting video together. And look forward to, yeah, having some fun with you. Next week, what is the date next week? Let us see the date. Oh, it'll be the last day of celebration. Oh no, I can go live in the morning. Yes, because I was like, oh, we've got something on in the afternoon, but I will be here live. Yeah, so we'll see you next week for the last day of celebration, and get those freebie items as soon as you can. Take advantage of that special, the joining special, because it's amazing. And don't forget the online stamping retreat too. That's really important. And if you're a demonstrator, our training. So yeah. Ciao for now, peeps. Love you lots. Bye.